The episode begins with the dragon reviewing his evolution options. He realizes that evolving could eventually allow him to become human and enter the village. Among the choices, one evolution stands out: plague. However, this path would turn him into an evil dragon. He hesitates, worried about the consequences, but his thoughts return to Myria. Determined to gain the human transformation skill no matter what, he convinces himself that he can still live a pure and honest life, even if things go wrong. After making up his mind, he chooses to evolve. The system announces that he has evolved from a baby dragon into a young plague dragon. As the transformation finishes, the dragon immediately feels uneasy. His appearance looks far more sinister than before. His view stat skill increases from level 2 to level 3, allowing him to check his skill details. The divine voice skill also levels up, and he gains new abilities, including fly and dragon scale powder. His normal skill, nibble, evolves into venom fangs, and he receives multiple dark abilities such as dark type, diseased breath, and paralyzing venom claws. On top of that, he gains the title Calamity, while the wrongdoer title levels up. Confused and frustrated, the dragon realizes that he did not receive the human transformation skill he was promised. He demands answers from the divine voice, but it refuses to explain at his current level. Left with no choice, he decides to inspect his skills manually. When he checks dragon scale powder, he learns that simply flapping his wings spreads a deadly miasma capable of destroying entire nations at maximum level. The revelation horrifies him. Next, he examines diseased breath, which spreads highly contagious disease and once wiped out an entire civilization. Shaken, he checks his titles. The itty-bitty hero title increases damage slightly and influences evolution paths toward heroism. In contrast, wrongdoer strengthens dark-type attacks, but makes learning white magic harder and slows recovery, pushing him further toward an evil evolution route. Regretting his decision, the dragon desperately wishes to revert back to being a baby dragon. The scene then shifts to the human village. Myria and Marielle inspect the village's warding stones, which form a barrier meant to discourage monsters from entering. Marielle explains that the charm is ineffective against monsters with strong will or purpose. Myria wonders if the dragon from before was actually trying to help. Marielle warns her not to grow attached to monsters. Myria asks to learn more about monsters, and Marielle explains how monsters level up, evolve, and grow stronger through repeated transformations. She reveals that special individuals like heroes and saints can hear the divine voice, which is how humans learned about monster evolution. Marielle warns that no matter how kind a monster may seem, it will eventually evolve into something more dangerous and turn on humans. Back in the forest, the dragon resolves to level up quickly and become a hero rather than a demon king. He sets out to gain experience, but is suddenly trapped by sticky threads. A powerful spider monster, Rouge, appears. The dragon attempts to fight using baby breath, burning the spider and gaining fire resistance, but the damage is minimal. He follows up with paralyzing venom claws, partially paralyzing the spider, but it still retains half its health and becomes enraged. Realizing he cannot win, the dragon tries to flee. His paralysis wears off quickly, and he panics when his fly skill fails to activate properly. As the chase continues, his roll skill levels up, and he gains the title Chicken Runner. Cornered at a cliff, the dragon takes a risk and leaps, managing to ride the wind and escape. Exhausted, he believes the spider has given up until it uses its web to cross the gap and resumes pursuit. Multiple monsters appear during his desperate escape, granting him massive experience. His level rapidly rises from 1 to 8. Now stronger, he confronts Rouge. The spider uses double poison, attempting to wait until the toxins take effect. Pretending to suffer, he lures it into complacency before attacking from the air with baby breath, finally defeating it. His level jumps from 8 to 14. Despite leveling up significantly and gaining the dragon tail skill, the dragon still does not obtain human transformation. Exhausted, he finds an empty cave, cooks meat using discovered fruits as seasoning, and gains the title Mr. Chef. While eating, he reflects on how his appearance has become terrifying and fears even Myria would not recognize him now. The episode returns to the village, where rumors spread that Mr. Dawes outlaws may still be alive in the forest. Myria wants to organize a search party, but the villagers forbid her from going, and instead decide to ask the guild for help. The episode ends back with the dragon encountering what appears to be a harmless puddle, only to be attacked by a disguised monster. His view stat skill levels up again, and the episode concludes with the ominous title reveal. The pot turned out to be a tortoise.